Good, it means you're listening. Now come on, what's the play-by-play?
Since we've been married, we always have dinner, except on the weekends when we go out and catch a movie before going to bed. You kiss me every day before going to work, and I spit in the ham sandwich I make you.
Okay, don't actually say that. We both agreed we weren't going to do this before parents come. I'm trying to be serious here. If I find out you've actually been doing that, you're sleeping in the car.
You're not worth wasting good saliva on.
Ooh, the comedian without the laugh track, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to flip her off on your way out the door.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Let's just all calm down. Deep breaths. Your tie's crooked.
All right, I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
Is that a new dress?
I wore this on my first date.
Oh. It's bright.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. What's your dad's fiance's name again?
Oh, speaking of which, don't bring up anything about the marriage. Lacey's not sure if it's happening yet.
Right, Lacey, the vegetarian.
She's not a vegetarian, she's a vegan.
No, she's a vegetarian. She wouldn't shut up about it at her wedding. I remember.
No, she's a vegan. She became a vegan last year, Angela. Did you make any vegan food?
I don't know. I had asparagus. Oh, potatoes! Oh no, the potatoes have cream in them. You know what? I can bring some grass from inside and cook it real fast. That last one was a joke.
But she has nothing to eat.
She has stuff to eat. I'll just tell her that the lasagna is made with vegan pasta and she can reach off the asparagus and I'll be fine.
Just give me a second, Angela. I need to calm down.
Are you mad at me?
What do you think?
How was I supposed to know that she upgraded to vegan?
I told you before you went to the supermarket to buy food for this dinner.
I would have remembered that.
Clearly you didn't.
I know myself better than you do. I 100% would have remembered a detail
Well,
like
and
that.
maybe you should get your brain checked. I don't know. Maybe you don't have the mental capacity to remember important information anymore.
Ooh, bad joke.
Nope, I really meant that one.
God. We need a divorce.
We are not getting a divorce.
But we need one.
Angela, what are you talking about?
For the past 3 years, this thing of ours hasn't been working. Us being together isn't working. Our marriage is like squeezing a square block in a round peg. I feel like an old woman. And I'm sick of it and I want a divorce. What?
You have the worst timing of any person I've ever met. It's actually impressive.
You're the one who asked.
Our parents are coming in less than an hour.
Will you forget about your parents?
No, I will not forget about our parents for a second. Right before we have to show them how happy we are and how stable our marriage is, you're talking about getting a divorce.
We'd be in a more stable relationship if we were divorced.
We had an agreement. Before we got married, we said that we would stick together through everything. That we wouldn't end up miserable like our parents.
You married me entirely because of your parents?
Oh, come on, don't act like you didn't do the same. Wait.
You know what? If you care about your parents so much, why don't you host a dinner on your own? I don't like being an exception to assholeness!
I'm sorry, Angela. I didn't mean it like that.
Weird. You say that a lot when things don't go your way.
I didn't mean it.
Then what did you mean?
Look, divorce is horrible, okay? It destroyed my life. I thought you understood where I was coming from.
Understood where you were coming from? Do you know how much I begged my parents to get a divorce when I was a kid? How much I wish they would just separate and spare me and my sisters the trouble? Your parents at least had the decency to end it when they knew things weren't working out.
It wasn't decency, it was a nightmare!
But they knew when to stop. My parents would have killed each other if it were legal. They tore each other apart, borderline abused each other, and in the process forgot about me and my sister.
Even if your parents hated each other, they still saw each other every day, still do. You always have the opportunity to make up after an argument if the other person's around. You don't have that in a divorce.
Your parents made a decision and they went through with it. They knew what they were doing.
You think it was just my parents? I wish it was just my parents. Divorce in my family is like the house of Atreus. It's a curse. And it just gets worse and worse as time goes on.
What the fuck is the House of Atreus?
It's something I learned about when I was a kid, okay? A Greek myth. I just remember thinking it was exactly what was happening to my family. My grandparents were divorced, and my dad may or may not, but probably won't be marrying his fiancée. I just want to be the guy that ends it all.
And I want to live with people who don't constantly fight with me all the time, but snakes haven't fallen out of the sky yet.
That's a weird analogy.
I don't make good analogies when I'm stressed. Deal with it. So, this condoline divorce, do you want it to end for you or for your parents?
Both of us.
Then why are you obsessing over this dinner?
Because we're not them, Ange. And I don't want them to think for a second that I've fallen down the same path they have.
Who cares what they think? You do what's right for you, and that's that, even if it means divorce.
But it doesn't mean divorce, trust me. No matter how much we fight or how much time we spend away from each other, it's always better than hating each other's guts from far away.
It would be if you actually cared about me.
I do care about you.
You know nothing about me.